Hi guys, welcome to this video tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn complete Catia. So this video is for beginner, working professional and whoever is preparing for certification. So let's start. So whenever Catia is a first, I want to tell about Catia. Catia is a Dassault system software. So full form of Catia is computer aided three-dimensional interactive application. And this is a CAD CAM CAE software. In this we can create a models, we can create a assembly, and we can create a drafting. Even we can do CAM also, like a manufacturing. We can generate a codes, and here sheet metal is there, surfacing is there, many things are there. So here you can see that whenever you will select a start menu, so here you can see is all the different modules. But if you are a beginner, so for you should learn part modeling, assembly and drafting. Now first we will start a mechanical design, part design. So now here it is showing product, it should show part. Product when we can use, when you are working in assembly, that time we can use product. So here now I just opened the part 1 and here these are all the different tools, and this is the default page for Catia. So whenever you are working in any CAD software, what is the first thing? First we have to set a units. So how we can set a units? Tools, options, and here you can see options. In that options you can just select a display. So like a display background, how you want, you can just change here. Segment colors, this we will see later. First, what is the important? Units. So parameters and measure, here you can select, and in that you can just select a units. So we have to go to options. In that we have to select parameter and measures and select the units. In that you can select whatever for length I want to change a unit. So select a length, and here you can change a units for length. So by default it will be in millimeter. So here this we used to call as like what view toolbar. Here also you can just see like our specifications. You can see this will show your model history, means whatever we are going to we are using tools. So here you can see that all the tool history, whatever tools we have used for creating that model. And these are the planes, different planes, top plane, front plane and side plane. This we used to call as compass. So for rotating your model you can use. Now I want to go for isometric. Here you can see this is a quick access menu, like here fit to screen. This is for rotate, zoom in, zoom out and isometric view. So in this you can see top view, front view, but here we can use after once we created 3D model, that time we can use. Now first if you want to create any model, first we have to create a sketch. Now how we can go to sketch? So here you can see sketch. Whenever you are selecting sketch, down here it will show direction, means what to do next. Here you can see select a plane or planar face to create a sketch. Now sketch we have selected, you can see in orange color. Now I am just selecting a XY plane. From here you can select, or from model tree you can select XY plane. Now here it was in part modeling. Now here you can see it is showing sketcher. We are in sketcher. Whenever you will open a sketcher, you can see different tools. This we used to call as profile. In profile we can create line as well as arc. Just click first mouse button, click second mouse button and just hold it and drag. So you can create a arc. So here we are not giving a dimension because this is a parametric software. First you create a diagram, then you can give a dimension. So how we can give a dimension? By using constraint. Select, and how we can edit? Just double click and you can enter a dimensions. Now see here. So we have to give a complete dimension, otherwise it won't be constant. Now here we can't change the length of this because already we have given a length, but position is not fixed, right? So it is moving on screen, left, right, up and down. So we have to fix this. How we can fix? With respect to this coordinate system. Select. So here I am giving some length. So always try to maintain your sketch should be in center. Now it is showing fully green, means fully constrained. We can't change a length, we can't change a position. If you want to change, manually you have to select and just change the parameters. Now I want to create a 3D model from this. So exit from Sketcher workbench. So here you can see this arrow. Just click this. Now here we can see we are in part design. This is a workbench icon. So here I want to apply pad, means you want to create a solid. So select pad, or you can say extrude. In other softwares we used to call this as a extrude. And here how much height you want to give? I want to give a 10. So mirrored extent means upside 10, downside 10. So our sketch will be in middle. So I am just giving 10 upside, mirror, just off this mirror, and you can see preview. Then if it is okay, then you can see, you can just select a OK. Here many options are there. We will see in another video. Here first we will try to learn basics. Now I have created, again I want to create a hole here. Just select a sketch, select a face. Previously we were selecting a plane, but now I want to create a hole on this face. So just select a face. I am creating circle, and I will give a dimension for this circle by using constraint. Now this is little bit bigger. I will give 5. Now this one and this one should be concentric. So how we can use? How we can create a concentric circle? Select this. By using control, you can select multiple entities. Just press the control button and you can select outer side. So for dimension we are using constraint. For relations we are using constraint defining dialog box. So here you can see concentricity. So if any line is not a vertical, or if you want to make something parallel lines, then you can just select 2 lines. Then you can, that time you can see these options. So you can select and you can work. Now it is fully constrained. Just exit this workbench and you can use pocket. For adding we are using pad. For removing material we are using pocket. So how much you want to remove? I want to remove 5. Now how you can rotate? By using this rotate. And here this is our tree. So first we created a sketch, after that we created a pad. So for pad this is a parent, after that we created a pocket. So this will show model history. Now here I want to create something. So again we will select a sketch, select a face. Where you want to create, you can select a sketch and you can select a face. Now we will see rectangle. Here many options are there inside, so that we will try. First we will try to learn basics, so at least you can create a model. Rectangle, first corner and second corner. Now I will try to give a dimension. 5, Now here already we have given a length for this. Again, if you are trying to give length for this, now it is showing in pink color, means it is showing over constraint, because this dimension we don't need. And here from this edge to this line, just select two lines. Here I want to give 2, and from this line to this edge, here I want to give 2. Okay, now we constrain. Just exit a workbench, and I will just use a pad. So here you can select pad, and you can give a dimension mirror extent that because here we don't need mirror because it will go inside of model. So I'm just giving a 5, and if you want to edit this, so just select, double click. I want to give 10. Now I want to edit a sketch. So how we can edit a sketch? In model tree you can see pad 2, or you can rename also. Right click and you will have a properties, and you can use feature properties. Here you can give a name also, like nut and bolt. If you are creating something, then you can give. And here in graphic you can change a color also, like this. So I want to edit a sketch. Double click the sketch. Now you will be in Sketcher. Now here I want to give 4.5. So whenever you are editing, it will show in red color, means you need to update whatever changes you made. Just try to update them. Now okay. Next one is, whenever you are creating model or you are working on any project, just try to save that. Save, and then you can work. Next one is, so pad over, pocket also over. This option we will see later. First, whatever important, we'll try to finish that. Now next one is, select a plane, or first select a sketch and select a plane, anything is okay. And here I want to use a revolve. So for that I'll just circle over. I'll just select a circle, and I will create one axis line. So I want to revolve this. Suppose if you are creating any tube or any circular object, that time you can use revolve. Now here we can't see the dotted line because that is for reference purpose. Now next one is shaft, or you can say revolve. Select a shaft, select a profile. By default it is taking axis. Now here we have to give an angle, not a length, we have to give an angle. So I want to create till 180 reverse direction, this side or that side. It will be like this. Now I want to delete everything, so just select Ctrl Z, or directly you can select and delete. First you have to delete a child object, then you can delete a parent object. Isometric view, fit to screen, select a sketch, select a plane. So I am just creating something like this, because here I want to cover more options. So here this is for like a hole you can use. Now here I will use like this, and remaining thing I want to trim it, because whenever you are creating model, it should be complete closed profile, not intersecting. So here we are having a modification tools. Quick trim, if you are selecting one time means we can just use one time. Double click means we can use continuous. It's like in AutoCAD how you are using TR, enter, like that only. In Catia, any tool, if you are selecting single time, you can use only one time. you want to use continuous, then double click, and if you want to exit, just again click. Now here I created to try to give a dimension for this, and revolve, or you can say shaft. Select a sketch. Already we selected a sketch. Select the axis. Here just selecting vertical axis, and here we have to give an angle. So I'm just giving 180. You can see preview, reverse, preview. So now we will ask that when we should use pad and when we should use revolve. If something is straight, then you can use pad. If something is like a cylindrical object, you can use revolve. Now I will just try to create a circular hole inside. Select a circle and try to give a dimension. Here I'm not giving a dimension. So for pad we are using pocket. For shaft we have to use groove. So shaft and groove both are same, but that is for adding, this is for subtracting, and pad we are using for adding, pocket we are using for subtracting. Select a sketch. By default it will take a latest sketch, or just click here and select manually if you want to select. Select axis. You have to select the same axis, reverse direction, because here we don't have any material to remove. So preview. It will be like this. Now next one we'll see. Select and delete. Next one we'll see rib. How to use rib. So for rib we need two sketches in opposite planes. Now again I am repeating, we need two sketches in opposite plane, because here we are just here how we are creating a model, we are just creating in straight way, like we are giving a perpendicular line. Shaft we are giving an angle, but here we have to give a direction like a path. This is like a user defined pad, you can say. So first I will create a sketch. Now here I am just creating one sketch. Any sketch you can create, but it should be closed. That you should keep in mind. Now what I said, we need two sketches. Now this is profile, another one is path. How you want to add a material. So for creating sketch we selected this one, but here we should not select that one. We have to select the opposite perpendicular to that. Now here I will just use spline, because I want to cover everything, so that's why I am using different. Line we can't give a dimension for spline, just we can just give a control point. This we used to call as a control point. You want to create any random profile, then you can use a spline. And if you want to control a shape, by using this control point you can control a shape. Okay, now we have completed. Exit this. Now we are having two sketches, one is profile, one is guideline. So rib, here we are not giving any length, because instead of length we have created path, profile and center core, or you can say path. It will be like this. Now same thing, I want to create a hole inside. Select a sketch where you want to create on the same. Select, and here I want to create a rectangular hole. Select a rectangle, create a rectangle, and path already we are having, but here I am not able to see path. So this is our path. So right click and hide and show. If you are not able to see anything, by default it will be in off, sketch will be in off. So right click and hide and show, you can just on. So for rib we are adding, and for slot we are just removing. It is same like a rib only, but here we are removing the thing, but selection will be same. Profile, Here you can see now we have created rectangular hole, and also you can see like this. If you want to see in wireframe model, just here we have to click wireframe. Shading with edges, so you can see edges also. You just do undo. Now here I want to create a circular hole. So here previously we have created rectangular, but here if you want to create circular, then already our original profile is circle, so no need to create a circular hole. You can just use thick profile and you can give a thickness. Now here you can see created. This length will be 2. Now next one we will see how to use a fillet and how to use a chamfer and shell. Now first I want to cover whatever is important. First I will just select a plane, create a rectangle, first corner, second corner, and exit a sketch, pad, select that, so give some length and OK. Now here, so fillet and chamfer, edge fillet. If you want to remove any edge and if you want to give a round shape, that time we can use a fillet. Select a fillet and select the edge and give a radius. I am giving 1 mm. Now here you can see. Suppose if you want to give for 4, just select a face and you can just mention a radius. Now here you can see for full face. And same thing, chamfer, how you can use. Select a chamfer, select the edge, and here we have to give length or angle, or you can use length and length, length 1, length 2. So here I am giving 2 mm length and 1 mm length. So here you can see from this corner 2 mm and 1 mm. So next one we will see how to use a shell. So select a shell, select a face and give some thickness. So it is like a thickness only. How we were using in rib, like that same we have to give a thickness 5. Now here you can see inside. Next we will see how to create a multiple copies. If you are creating any hole on face and if you want to create a multiple copies, so how we can create. So I will just delete a shell and here, and I will just try to increase the length of this. So just double click sketch and give a dimension by using constrain. So here I will give 100 and here also I will just give 100. Then exit a sketch. So what we have to do, we have to update this model and fit to screen. So here I will just create a hole, not in sketch, on face. So select sketch, select face, create a hole, create a circle and give a dimension. Now first create a pocket for this sketch. I'm just giving 20 mm. Okay. Now select a pocket and we have to select a, so here you can see, yeah, here it is. Here we can see rectangular pattern. Rectangular pattern. First you select a object to pattern. So starting itself I selected, so it is showing pocket. If you are not seeing this, then select here and select for what entity you want to create a multiple copies. So here I just selected pocket. So how many copies I want to create? I want to create a 4 copies. Spacing between them you can decide. So I will give 25 and here reference direction, in which direction you want to create. In this direction I want to create a 4 copies. Now this is first direction and second direction also I want to create second. Then you can select the second direction, number of copies 5, and here I will just give 20 or 15 I will give. and direction, this I will select. So here this reverse direction. For first, I have to select a edge, reverse. Now you can see, you can just try to change the direction. We have selected a face. We can select a edge. So once again I will explain. Ctrl Z. Just select a pocket. Select a rectangular pattern. And just first direction, second direction. So in first direction I will give 4. And you can give distance between them. Reference direction. We have to select the edge. Reverse. Second direction, I want to create a 3. So 20 mm distance between them is 20 mm. Reference direction, edge, and reverse direction. Okay. So now next we will see how we can use circular pattern. Now I will just try to create a circular object. I'll just delete this. Select a sketch. Select a plane. And first I will create a circle, exit, and you can use a pad. So next one I will create some 3D model. I will just create a circle and come out of that sketch. So this time I am using pad. Previously I used a pocket. So for this pad I want to create some 6 objects. So select this pad and you can select a circular pattern. So number of copies 6 I want to create, and angular spacing, angle between them. So this time what I will do, I will not give angular spacing, I will give a total angle. So total angle will be 360. In 360 I want to create a 6 objects. So no need to calculate angle between them. So 6 copies, total angle is 360. Select a reference direction. This time I am selecting outside face. So 6, preview. Okay, so 360 divided by, now I'll just, otherwise you can view it is just overlapping, because now you can see 72 it is taking. So here just try to change. Now it is showing overlapping. So now it came 60 degree, or you can use angular spacing also. So if you want exact, then 60, angle between them is 60. Okay, like this we can create. Now I want to create number of copies in particular direction. So here we are having a user pattern. Now for this model itself we will create. I want to create a pattern for this, but not in rectangular or not in circular. So first we will select a sketch, select a face. So here I will just try to select the points. Double click. For this point you can give a direction. Just select the 2 points and give a dimension. Here we have created points. So here what we can select, user pattern, select the positions. Here current solid is there, not current solid. Just select this pad. Select the positions. Instead of position, we can select these points. Wherever we created points, you can see that instead, if you want to delete any objects, means directly we can't delete. How we can delete? Select a sketch and we can delete a point. Just try to delete this point. Select, delete. This one also I want to delete. Select and delete. Now just come out of sketch, and what we have to do, as usual, we have to update this model. Then only we can see that changes. right? Now next one is important things, we'll say mirror. So I want to mirror this object opposite to this plane. So how we can create mirror? We are having option, this is a symmetry, select a reference. Okay, so symmetry means we can see at a time one thing, but mirror is also same. Not able to find mirror, so here we are having option mirror. Yeah, here it is there, mirror is there. Symmetry and mirror is same, selection will be same, but here we can see one model, it will go opposite side. Here we can create a copy of that object. Select a model, mirror, and mirroring element already we have selected. So like mirroring element we have to select plane. Now you can see. Now I want to create a mirror for this object. So for that what we need something center objects. For that I'll just try to create a plane. So how we can create a manual plane? Here we are having option plane. So now offset from plane. So here we are having a different option that you can try. In another tutorial I will try to explain you reference plane. Now I'm just taking parallel for this. It should be in center, otherwise this model will go outside of this and it will show error. Now for this object, like, or you can select from here pad, I want to use mirror, select a plane. Now you can see mirror for this, right? So whatever useful options we have covered in this, in another tutorial I will try to explain all Catia tools and this remaining option. For that you have to subscribe this channel, like, share and subscribe this channel, so you will get a latest video notification. And if you are having any doubts, please write in comment box, and in description box I will try to provide exercises also, so you can just select that link and you can download that exercises. Okay friends, thank you for watching these videos. We'll meet in next video.